Thanks to Uscreen for sponsoring today's video. There's a certain amount of financial instability that comes with the territory of being a content creator. One moment you're feeling super grateful because you can't believe that one of your favorite brands wanted to pay you to talk about them in a YouTube video. I can't believe I get paid to do this. And the next you're wondering where your next paycheck is gonna come from. How am I gonna get paid to do this? That's why it's so important to diversify your income. I actually have 6 distinct income streams, and this year I am planning on launching my 7th, which I'm gonna tell you about in the video. But in order of highest proportion of my earnings to lowest, this is the order. Brand deals, creative services, digital products, YouTube AdSense, affiliate commission, and other special projects. And because I'm passionate about financial transparency, and I think it's helpful for up-and-coming creators to have a sense of what the financials look like in this industry, we're gonna dive into the actual numbers of how much each of these income streams generated for me in 2023, and even compare them to my 2022 numbers, which I shared in this video. Well, actually in this video, I only shared percentages of my overall income. So today, we're getting into all of it, because I think it'll be interesting to see how things have changed year over year and how different income streams generate different amounts. So let's get into it. Starting off strong with my number 1 income stream for the year, we're talking brand deals. Now this has been a shakeup for me because in 2022, it was actually my 2nd highest income stream. So it has surpassed creative services and actually become the most significant part of my business this year, which is crazy. All right, so in 2023, brand deals generated $217,280.23 of revenue, which equates to 39% of my overall revenue for my business. That's compared to 2022, where it was $117,409. Honestly, I can hardly believe that this income stream has increased by over $100,000 this year. Like, I'm still blown away by these numbers in general, so I can hardly believe that I generated $100,000 or more in a year, let alone $100,000 in addition to what I did the previous year. Honestly, I think my brain still hasn't caught up to the scale of the business that I'm running here, but anyway, before John, if I were to come up with the biggest reason why this increase happened, it comes down to the fact that I created a system. Before 2022, I was just haphazardly taking brand deals and kind of feeling lucky when something would show up in my inbox. And at the beginning of 2022, I decided that I wanted to take brand deals more seriously and put some effort and intention into making them more consistent and recurring for me. So I built out this brand deals tracker database in Notion, which is kind of like a CRM. It's the same way that any salesperson would track potential leads or clients. Anytime I interact with a brand, I take notes on what we kind of decided in our email exchange. I categorize them based on whether they're new or returning brands. And I also write down notes about how much they're paying me for a certain contract, so then I know in the future if I ever reach out back to them. And I started keeping track of brands that I was pitching in the last time that I pitched them, and then I would follow up with them in several weeks, that kind of thing. That brand deal tracker database is actually included in my content creator starter kit, which I'll have linked below. But the point is, I really started taking a systematic approach to filling my content calendar with brand deals. And also significantly, I think because of this consistent contact and the way that I was keeping up with the brands that were reaching out to me, I was able to build some really strong relationships with brands that I really love, I love talking about, and I got some recurring contracts set up, especially here on YouTube. So I got into a routine where I was booking a quarter at a time, so that'd be a package of 3 videos for a certain brand. And then typically when we got to the end of the quarter, they would sign on for another quarter of videos. So that ended up being really consistent for me. So this has been huge. I feel super grateful for it. And I think if other creators want to try to see this growth as well, the biggest thing you can do is be consistent and conscientious in your contact with brands. As they reach out to you, take notes, remember to follow up, and be easy to work with. That's the biggest piece of feedback that I get from brands. They're like, oh, you're so on time, you're so easy to work with. That's what you want to be as a content creator, because in the world of influencers, there's a lot of kind of flaky people out there. So that's what I have to say about brand deals. That has been a huge increase in my business this year, and I just don't even know where we're gonna see it go in 2024, honestly. Moving on to my 2nd income stream, that is my agency, Creatorly Media. So in 2023, Creatorly Media generated $205,796 of revenue for my business compared to 2022, which was $146,991. This accounts for 37% of my overall revenue, but it accounts for a much smaller slice of my actual profit. I think this is the point where it's important to remind you that this whole time we're talking about revenue, okay? I could make an entire separate video where I dig into the expenses a little bit more, and I actually did for 2022, so you can check that out up here if you want. But the point is, we're just talking about the incoming dollars. We're not talking about what I'm necessarily spending to run this business. But what I will tell you is Creatorly Media is obviously the most expensive part of my operation because I'm paying my team to provide the services to content creators and like our clients. The thing is, when it comes to other areas of my business, like my brand deals, my digital products, affiliate marketing, which we'll get into, those things cost very little to keep running. It's basically just the software subscriptions, transaction fees, that kind of thing. But with services, I'm paying people for their time. And it's really important to me that people are paid fairly for the work that they do. And I think it makes sense that the majority of like client fees are going to the people that are really spending the hours doing the work. So while Creatorly Media is my number 2 revenue generator, it's a smaller piece of the profit pie, so to speak. Generally, I try to keep the finances quite separate between Creatorly Media and the Steckly brand, just so I can track everything and make sure that each different piece of the business is profitable and that one thing isn't really subsidizing the other. But at the end of the day, it's all a part of my business, which is why I'm including it in this revenue report now. By the way, while we're talking about it, I did want to let you know that Creatorly Media is currently accepting new clients for the new year. So if you want help editing your YouTube videos, creating your Instagram content, producing your podcast, we would love to help you out. You can check out the details at creatorlymedia.com. Moving on to digital products. In 2023, digital products accounted for $61,133.19 of my overall revenue, which equals 11%. This is up from $35,586 in 2022. This is another really big increase for me, which I'm happy about because I tried some new tactics. The biggest thing being back in 2022, that's when I first dove into the digital product space. Back in 2021, I didn't have any at all. So in 2022, I developed a ton and I really just threw a bunch of stuff at the wall and saw what stuck. But this past year in 2023, I took the digital products that were performing the best, added some new stuff, and put it together into my content creator starter kit bundle. And what I find in general is when it comes to having offers for your audience, you want it to be really clear what they should buy from you and what value they're gonna get out of it. And I think by bundling all of my little digital products here and there into one starter kit, it's more clear, what the next step is. So with that slight optimization, I ended up getting my sort of just passive background revenue on the digital products up to, on average, $3,000 a month. And what that comes from is people finding my digital products through me mentioning them in my YouTube videos or on my Instagram, and also through my email list. But as you can see on this graph here that shows you my digital product income from throughout 2023, I have 2 big spikes, months where I got over $9,000 in revenue from digital products. And that was from the relaunch of my course, the Instagram Roadmap, in September, and a Black Friday promotion that I did in November. Which, by the way, I should mention, when I say digital products, I include my course in that. I could technically report it as a separate income stream, but whatever. Now, in September, that was kind of the 1-year anniversary of my Instagram Roadmap course launching. So I did a bunch of upgrades, added some new content, and then I did an email list promotion, some social content to let people know that the new content was being released inside the course. So existing students would get that update for free. And then if others wanted to join, I was offering a discount. So that was pretty good. Obviously, that yielded great results, hitting just over $9,000 in sales that month. In November, I literally wasn't even going to do a Black Friday promotion. But then at the last minute, I thought, hey, you know what? I'm coming across some good Black Friday deals that I want to share. So I'm going to put together a little email to my list of some of the gear that I'm buying and discounts for it. Plus, I had some affiliate links that were offering promotions as well. So I threw that together and I thought, why don't I just do a discount on my course and on my digital product bundle? So I literally shared one email to my list on Cyber Monday and posted on my Instagram story that same day, just literally 2 slides, each with a link and a discount code. And through that promotion, I was able to hit over $9,000 in sales that month. Honestly, I'm like, wow, I worked so hard for the September promo to have Black Friday's promo do the same with so much less effort. I feel like that's a lesson with kind of being in the right place at the right time, and people are just excited about deals in late November. But I think what I really learned from this year is the power of simplifying your offers so it's very obvious the value that you're providing and it's clear what product your customer should buy instead of having a million different options. And then also choosing a couple intentional times to do promotions. Both of those things can make a big difference. All right, the time has come for me to announce my new income stream that's going to be launching in 2024, and that is my membership. I've been talking about this for a while, and I'm so excited to be finally bringing it to life with the help of the Uscreen team, who's also the sponsor of today's video. So my new membership, the KS Creator Club, is going to include all of the knowledge and behind the scenes info that you need to be successful as a content creator. Every month I'm going to be releasing exclusive deep dive videos that are only going to be available to club members. Plus, when you're a part of my membership, you're also going to get access to all of my YouTube uploads ad-free, plus our community space. The first exclusive release that I have planned is all about brand deals, the good, the bad, and the ugly, including taking you behind the scenes on some of my more awkward brand email exchanges so you can see how I deal with tough situations. Seriously, I'm sharing the stuff that I wouldn't be posting publicly, and I know that it's gonna be super helpful when you come across situations like that in the future. Okay, now all of this is made with Uscreen, and I decided to go with Uscreen because it's the only membership platform that is designed specifically for video creators. You can basically build your own Netflix. The KS Creator Club is gonna have its own mobile app so you can watch on the go, and of course a beautifully designed website so you can watch on your computer as well. I'm especially excited for the community feature that Uscreen offers because we're going to be able to get in there and chat with each other and get to know one another as a community. Memberships, I think, are truly the perfect income stream for content creators because it allows you to do what you do best, which is create great content and generate revenue while doing it. And I think it can work for every creator, no matter your niche or your audience size. If it feels really intimidating, don't worry. The Uscreen team is super helpful and they will personally walk you through every step of the way. Plus, they have their resource, Membership Plus, that includes case studies, best practices, and expert workshops to give you the knowledge that you need to create a successful membership. Ultimately, I'm choosing Uscreen because I want my membership to offer the most premium experience possible for all of you, and I can't wait to release it very, very soon for you all to get access to it. And if you want to create your very own membership with Uscreen, I would highly encourage you to check it out. And you can check out all of the details at the link in the description. And thanks again to Uscreen for sponsoring today's video. All right, moving on to income stream number 4, we have Adsense from YouTube. And in 2023, my channel generated $43,737.53, which accounts for 7.9% of my overall revenue. That's compared to 2022 when I made $41,116.76. Now, I'm sure if you're a YouTuber, you're like, okay, cool, that's how much AdSense you made, but how many views did you actually have to get to generate that? And don't worry, I'm gonna tell you that too. Okay, so in 2023, my channel did 3,581,082 views. And with an average CPM of $26.89, that resulted in the roughly $43,000. In 2022, I was at 3,309,016 views with an average CPM of $25.05. That's a lot of time spent reading numbers, but what it comes down to is my channel actually did not generate that many more views than it did in 2022, and my AdSense was not up that much more. It was a very incremental increase, which is fine. It's all good. I mean, I was definitely working on increasing the views, but it's a long journey. A really big goal of mine for 2024 is to get that number up. So roughly throughout 2023, my average monthly views was 300,000 a month. And my big goal for 2024 is to get that up to 500,000 a month. I do feel like that's a bit of a stretch goal, but we'll see. You can let me know in the comments if you want a video about how I'm planning to do that. But I think nonetheless, the lesson here is that even though my YouTube views, which is my largest platform, didn't increase that much from 2022 to 2023, my income definitely did. And so I think it goes to show that the rate that you're charging for a brand deal, for example, isn't just about the reach that you're 2023, I generated $21,572.04 in affiliate commission, which accounted for 3.9% of my overall revenue. That's compared to 2022's affiliate commission total of $2,563. This was a big increase for me, okay? I almost 10x'd my affiliate commission. What did I change? Well, the biggest thing was in 2022, I was really not all that focused on making money off of affiliates. I kind of had some links set up, but I just wasn't thinking about it. This year, again, I tried to create a system and get strategic about it. Not only was I more diligent about linking the stuff that I was talking about in my videos, but I also made a concerted effort to create content that organically mentioned products that I could include affiliate links for. And honestly, I just find that fun because personally, I love talking about camera gear, and I've had a lot of fun making especially short form content about camera gear on my Instagram. So that's just kind of given me a natural segue to then include affiliate links. Plus, I created my gear guide freebie. And this is a hack that I actually learned from my friend JC West, who you should definitely follow on Instagram. She has a freebie that is a car camping gear guide. And so you can sign up for her email list to get this beautiful PDF that's just all of her best car camping gear. And it's affiliate links. And so after chatting with her, I was like, I need to try this. So I created a gear guide download, which is kind of gives catalog vibes, right? It's kind of fun to look through. And I explain why I use each piece of gear and why I like it. And of course, it includes affiliate links. So I just feel like this is a genius hack because not only does it generate affiliate revenue, but it also grows your email list. So far, that freebie has grown my email list by 1,148 new subscribers, which is really cool. So I definitely recommend trying that out. If you could come up with some kind of email freebie that's a product guide that you can also use affiliate links for, that's a big brain move right there. And finally, my sixth income stream of special projects generated $9,800, so $9,878.79, which was 1.8% of my income. And in 2022, I had $0 of revenue in that category. This is just kind of a one-off thing. Really what this special project refers to is a course that I produced for Domestika back in February. I don't expect this is something that I'm gonna do again, at least not right away, but I really appreciated it as an opportunity to get a trip to Spain. And I really liked the course that I produced. It was a really fun process to put it together, and it's super affordable. So if you want my beginner guide to starting a YouTube channel, you can check that out in the description. All right, so if you were tallying as we went along, then you would know that my total revenue for 2023 was $559,397.93, which was up from $343,666 in 2022. And if you're really tallying, you'll know that the $45,000 a month as advertised on the thumbnail is kind of an average. I mean, in reality, this goes up and down every month, right? And at the end of the day, I really didn't do anything crazy this year to increase it. I didn't launch a brand new product or blow up in terms of views on YouTube. This was really the culmination of several incremental increases, being consistent, building out systems, and slowly and steadily increasing my rates over time. So I think it's just important to be diligent about continually raising your rates as your quality continues to increase, as the strength of your community grows, and making those small optimizations here and there that can really increase your overall revenue. So I hope that gave you some insight into revenue streams you might want to try out this year, or ways that you can increase and improve the revenue streams you already have in place. But overall, if there's one takeaway you have from this video, I hope it's that you know how grateful I am for all of this, how much I still can't even believe the circumstances that I've ended up in, and how much I know that it's due to you and your support. So I really just want to thank you for watching this video, for following me on Instagram, for being on my email list, for purchasing through my affiliate links or buying my digital products. All of that means so much to me, and I really appreciate you supporting my business. And I just want to continue to support you in any way that I can throughout 2024. So if you have any questions about being a content creator, making money as a content creator, start growing an audience, you can always leave them in the comments, or you can reach out to me on Instagram at Katie Steckly, and I can't wait to develop more content that's gonna help you along your journey in the future. Now, if the brand deal thing was interesting to you and you wanna know some more tactics for how you can earn your first $1,000 from brand deals this year, I made a video on exactly that topic that you should check out next. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having adventures and following your dreams, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.